Hello everybody in the land of the internet, Jason Rivers here, and welcome back to this Let's Play series of Ninja Gaiden Black. We will continue this series by playing Chapter 2, the Hayabusa Ninja Village. The village is burning. Before long, Ryu hears the screams of his brethren. So as you remember, we all left off in Mirai's dojo. There is no time, go now and protect your people. For those of you who don't know, you can slash that pot and get an elixir of spiritual life. I don't think they actually appear though in the higher difficulties, so you can only use it in normal mode and Ninja Dog. I should explain that Ninja Dog mode is epically super duper easy mode, and it's basically there for anyone to complete, and you unlock it by dying 3 times in the first chapter of the game. Yeah, and you basically get like more items and stuff like that, and basically just one big giant power boost. Okay, some of you may be wondering why I'm going all the way back to the beginning of the game. Well, that's where we have to go. We have to, because as you saw in the previous cutscene, we see Ayane running towards the ninja fortress, and she opens up a door. That is the door that we need to go through in order to get to the Hayabusa Ninja village. The reason why I threw shurikens there is because it basically cancels out the landing animation, which takes a few seconds, and it's just a bit annoying. Right there, we just got the Art of the Fire Wheels, which is our first Nimpo. A Nimpo is a special type of magic that Ryu can use. There are only 4 different ones in the entire game. Basically, Art of the Fire Wheels allows you to create a ball of fire that swirls around you, and you basically do more damage. And that right there, folks, is the most useless projectile in the entire game. No one likes smoke bombs at all. I don't see why they put it in the game, to be honest. Okay, and here we have a new enemy. We have the samurai, who are currently massacring the Hayabusa Ninja village. That's always nice. So we're going to have to take care of these guys and find out who is behind all of this. So we come around here. There are 2 options now. You can either slide down here into the water, or do what I like to do, jump and swing along these branches and then get a quick vertical attack in on that samurai. See, these guys have extreme blocking, so it's really annoying. And right there we have another enemy who is some kind of samurai mage who likes to throw a lot of fireballs at you no matter what. And the red essence that you saw right there, they're extremely rare in dropping, but when they do drop and you collect them, they will refill one of your Nimpo slots. Up here we have a chest. There's nothing in it really, just a map of the Hayabusa Ninja village, but this is for you guys who like to navigate. So we come round here and we shall drop into the water, because ninjas can swim, you know. So we come over here and we are left another purple kunai.
Run towards the water, and as you reach it, press the jump button repeatedly. This allows you to run across the surface.
Yeah, that's what we like to see, running across the surface of water like a true ninja should. And in here we have a Life of the Gods. Now this is basically a downgraded version of the Lives of 1,000 Gods. When you use this item, one of the 9 Japanese symbols will light up, and then obviously when you get all 9, your life bar will refill. I should explain that the water running is a bit it's a bit clunky in this game. I mean, in Ninja Gaiden 2, it was perfected. Like, you could, like in this game, you could only drop into the water and then start to water run. And then afterwards, in Ninja Gaiden 2, you could pretty much do it anywhere, and you could also control the direction which Ryu would go instead of running in a straight line. So, here we have the Hayabusa Ninja village. If we immediately turn left and come over here, a fallen member of the Hayabusa Clan, he took his last breath here, lying amongst the burnt remains of his home. He holds something in his outstretched hand. an elixir of spiritual life. Oh, the irony. Okay, let's move on further down. We have more samurais to kill. There are more upgraded versions in hard mode. I think they wear silver armor and they just block even more than they usually do, which is absolutely ridiculous. See what I mean? They just do not stop blocking. I mean, then again, then wouldn't be much of a challenge if they just left themselves open for attack. And that's one of the easiest strategies you can do, really. Just use X, Y, Y to the first Y will break their guard, and the second Y will just knock them onto the ground, and then you can just press Y again to stab them while they're on the floor. Okay, so here in this pot we have the Lunar Staff, which is a new weapon. A staff that is said to harbour the mysterious power of the moon, crafted from a strong branch of a willow tree. Yeah, just demonstrating it. That's pretty cool. But it's pretty useless in this part of the game. It becomes useful later on for some of the bosses. Another of the Hayabusa brethren, slayed by the invading enemy forces, his inability to protect his village must be haunting him even in the afterlife. Bad ninja, what you doing? Protecting your village and losing. Right there, we have a statue head. So if we bring it all the way back up here and place it on top of the statue, it will reward us with a Life of the Gods. And up here we have some kind of shrine. In order to widen the crack here, a very strong impact with a heavy blunt object is necessary. We don't have any of those at the moment, but maybe we can do it later on.
A dark samurai clad in black armor. Master, you do not attempt to fight it.
And we get a bow and arrow off Ayane. Pretty cool. The corpse of another fallen ninja. What were his last thoughts before he slipped off into darkness? Right here we have an elixir of the Devil Way, which when used it refills one of your Nimpo slots, so it basically acts as a red essence that you can carry around. Right here, a statue of the diligent old man Muramasa, a legendary blacksmith. There are folk tales of people who have approached the statue and walked away with various items and weapons. So Muramasa's statue will act as a vendor for the game, basically. For now, we will buy the wooden sword. You will see why later on in the game, hopefully. If not, I'll explain if I can't do the things that I want to do. For 5,000 essence, we can get the Armlet of the Sun. An armlet engraved with a picture of the sun. When equipped, Ryu's attack power will increase. So, yeah, having that equipped will just do ridiculous amounts of damage, you know, to the ones that you already can do. And then if you go on the talk menu, he'll just talk to you, but there is something that we can do, but not at the moment, so we'll just leave it for another chapter. Okay, right, we'll equip Art of the Fire Wheels for now, even though we won't use it. And we will equip the Armlet of the Sun, so our damage output will be absolutely ridiculous. Okay, here we have the Archery Range. We have some mages accompanied by samurai. The mages are fairly weak, but that's why they choose to attack from a distance, but they can, like, hold their own if in close combat. And the fireballs will break your guard as well, so be wary of that. In hard, like, as you see now, this is only normal mode and he's firing one fireball. In hard mode he fires like 3 fireballs at once, and then like very hard mode and higher, he fires like about 10 fireballs, and it's just so ridiculous to dodge it. Here's a little trick for those of you who didn't know. If you equip your bow, which we'll have to do anyway. Oh, also walk up to this ninja. Another of Ryu's comrades. This poor soul has been shot through with arrows. Although the thought of disturbing the dead body is unpleasant, some of these arrows still seem usable. So now we find that Ryu is a scrounger. But yeah, if you stand behind this wooden block and fire at these targets, like essence will pop out. Blue for that one. You have to get it dead on the center. Red for that one. And yellow for that one. That's just a cool little trick. Thought I'd show you guys. And also, if you walk up to the body again, the arrows are literally unlimited, so you can have as many as you want. So that's pretty cool. Okay, now we have... Oh, I am terrible at first-person arrow shooting. But yes, most people consider this a mini-boss, but I wouldn't really. I just... Well, I only consider enemies a boss when they actually have a health bar. This I just see as, you know, two guys riding around on a horse. But the archer can be quite a pain in the arse, just constantly bombarding you with arrows. Sometimes they tend to block the arrows. It's not... It's rare that they will on normal mode, but when they do, it's just quite annoying, really. You need to aim the arrows at the samurai on the horseback in order for them to fall off, and then once they do, the... Okay, now that the spear guys are gone... It's just two archers left. You can manually shoot like that, but they're not always guaranteed to hit. So it's best that you just go manual. Except that I'm terrible at... Because there's no crosshair of any kind. Oh, that was pretty nifty. There we go. Always a good way to end a fight with a good old decapitation. Okay, so we come over here. Up these stairs you'll find the graveyard, but there's nothing really else up there until later on in the game. Yet another slain ninja lying face down in the front of the bridge leading to the heart of the village. If the enemy forces have gotten this far, he holds something in his outstretched hand. A great spirit elixir. We will save it for now. Okay guys, I have made a terrible mistake. For some reason my microphone just decided to shut itself down at some point, so I've had to record this all again. So yes, here's the second boss of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Massacred, the general of this samurai army. The basic strategy for this guy is to, well, not get hit by his spear. If you hit the mages, they have a high tendency to drop the blue orbs, so you want to try and take out as much as possible. And I also managed to hit Massacred as well, so that's pretty handy. You want to try and... Oh, yeah, I forgot the fireballs. They keep breaking guard. Yeah, some of these boss fights can be quite annoying when they have other enemies accompanied by them. Sometimes they just don't spawn for a while, but with this one they spawn instantly. Come on, I need some blue orbs, because there's no way I'm using my elixirs on Chapter 2, because that is a silly thing to do. And he does a lot of damage as well. Come on, we need some more blue orbs. There we go. Yeah, just bombard him with arrows. You should have him down in no time, really. And just keep doing that after you've had your short interval fights with the mages. But sometimes he does have a tendency to block the arrows, which is annoying. Need some more blue orbs. I usually have this fight done by now. And we are all out of arrows. Great. So we're just going to have to try and hurt him manually. The best way to do that would be to get one of the orbs out and to do like an ultimate technique on him. But obviously do it on the right person. Like that. There we go. And that's all done. We get a blue orb off the mage, and Massacred drops technique scroll counterattacks, which is basically just a move where when you block and an enemy hits you, and if you can press X or Y at the right time to do a counterattack. So yeah, let's just carry on through this door. So yeah guys, that was chapter 2. Some of you might be a bit confused, you know, considering Ryu has just been cut down by the Dark Dragon Blade and is lying dead in the village, but all will become clear later on in the game. And if not, then I'll just have to blatantly tell you outright. But yeah, let's see what rank I've got. Master Ninja, awesome. I don't think I explained in the previous video, but there are 5 ranks. There is Ninja Dog being the lowest, then Lesser Ninja, then Greater Ninja, then Head Ninja, and after that is Master Ninja, so top rank. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Yeah, that is the video. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Please like this video, comment down below, subscribe for future content, and I shall see you in the next video. But before I turn this video off, I shall leave you with this.
My network of ninja have uncovered the reason for the attack. The samurai who burned the village was Doku, lord of the greater fiends of the Vigor Empire. It appears as though the Vigor Emperor seeks the power of the Dark Dragon Blade.
Okay.